Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm actually a iBlog virgin. So it's my first time to be here and speaker. Medyo tense. So parang I'm sure a lot of you are thinking, parang, sino ba Tech? Parang hindi ko siya knows. So I'm Didi Paterno and I started blogging last year. I have two blogs. One is www.lovingatdistance.com. It's about long-distance relationships. And another one is www.thewaislifecom. So parang siyang guide sa pagiging wais sa buhay. And I'm really new at this, but in the field of advertising naman, I'm not such a newbie. I've been working in the field of advertising for 6 years, working with some big brands like Tide, Safeguard, Biogesic, San Miguel Beer, with some of the top media agencies in the country. So I guess parang being a blogger and an advertiser at the same time makes me parang something I call na parang blogvertiser. So what I bring to the table today for my talk is really how to make your relationship with the advertisers win-win. Yeah. So everybody is, using the internet. I mean, just look at your personal usage of the internet. I'm sure that even if you're on the road, on your mobile phone, for those who actually have access, you're even checking your email, using Facebook. And I kind of did some research and actually from the Yahoo Net Index, yung increase ng usage ng internet from 2006 to 2008 is actually around 7%. So in 2006, 21% ng usage ng internet, while in 2008, 28%. So that's really a big jump for the internet usage. And there's been a lot of products that have been available for us to access the internet. So meron pa nga, I think, meron pang bago yung smart TV. Kasi you can use the internet even if you don't have a computer. So ganun nakabongga yung mga products na binibigay sa atin just to make the internet more available. So it really means that a lot of consumers are really paying attention and using the internet. So given na consumers are catching up and using the internet, ang ibig sabihin lang nito, the advertisers will follow wherever the consumers will go. So dahil maraming consumers ang gumagamit ng internet, kaya pumapasok lalo yung mga advertisers. So today, if you've noticed, when you're using Facebook, using your email, whatever, or reading your blogs, I'm sure you've noticed some of the big brands advertising, whether it be features on blog posts, banner ads, or whatever. So you see some of these brands, and even nga, di ba, the politicians, pati yung internet, pinapatulan na nila kasi they know that the consumers are there. So some of these brands are brands that have never dared to go into the internet. Like, for example, the PNGs of this world na super segurista, they're already, investing money because they know there is potential on the internet. So, and I also kind of did some research with the blog networks and talked with them. So I talked with Blogbank, Knocknang, and Hub of Digital, and asked them how are the budgets, the spending of advertisers in blog advertising. So one, for those who have never advertised in blogs, they're starting to put in money. That's one. And for those who have already started doing blog advertising campaigns, they either increase the budgets for blog advertising or just extend their blog advertising contracts with them. So at the end of the day, things are really looking up for the blog advertising industry. And so, since the money is increasing, syempre, who doesn't want to, take advantage of this? And, syempre, maganda naman na kumita din naman ng pera yung mga, those people who are involved, especially, of course, the bloggers. Hindi naman masama kumita ng pera at, syempre, kailangan mong kumita. So, why not? So, I also asked them, how many bloggers do you have under your wing? So, there are at least 7,000 Filipino bloggers, and the numbers actually increase every day because there are more and more people are really, sige, parang, I wanna try out blogging kasi it seems na parang lahat ng tao nag-vlog. So, and I also asked them, magkano ba yung usually kinikita ng mga bloggers from the blog advertising? So, many really earn an average of 150 pesos per month from their blog advertising. Diba? Parang chosen few, and I emphasize on the word chosen kasi sila yung nilalapitan ng advertiser. So these are at least, like, I asked the blog network, siguro less than 1% of the blogger population who earn at least 20,000 pesos. Tayo lang naman yung ginagawa namin. Diba? Nagbablog siya. Nagbablog ako. Nagpipicture ako, nagvi-video vlog ako. How do I actually make the leap from earning 150 pesos to 20,000 plus per month from blog advertising? So, di ba? Paano ko magagawa yun? Posible ba yun? So, kaya, yun. I'm here today to share with you some of my thoughts and parang learnings from my experience in working with advertisers, and at the same time, my insights as a personal insights as a blogger. So, I'll be introducing 5 mindsets that I think bloggers need in order to work really well with advertisers. So, first, mindset number 1 is to know and be firm on what exactly you stand for. For advertisers, it's part of the job to know, diba, parang they live, breathe, and even would die for, knowing about the consumers, knowing about the brand, knowing about the products, parang patumblingin mo sila, alam nila lahat yan. So even to the pinaka-minute detail ng font style, yung anong certain shade ng red, parang Pantone color 1072 ba yan? Or ganun sila ka-exact sa alam nila about their product, their brand. Sino ba ako as a blogger? What topics does my blog cover? Would I even allow advertising on my blog? Kasi there are bloggers naman, again, who are curious na okay lang sa kanila na wala. What are my policies on blog advertising? Di mo alam kung sino ka as a blogger, kakainin ka ng buhay ng advertiser. Because they know what they want, and they will really push for what they want in your blog. And parang, ayaw mo naman na ma-overrule ka ng advertiser sa blog mo. Kasi diba, it's precisely about you. So that really has to be clear. You know what? It's okay to say no. If you think that the advertiser doesn't fit your blog, doesn't fit your niche, say no. Parang, kasi in the end, masisira yung concept mo or that parameters that you set for yourself, masisira. And, yun nga, you have to really think about it if you want it or not. So, it's okay to say no. So, these are some examples of, diba? Parang of bloggers who are really clear and define who they really stand for, diba? So, advertisers really approach them. So, for example, if I need, like, gadgets and stuff, I approach Abe. And diba, para sa niya, may mga deals na siya with Smart and PLDT. So, congratulations! So, diba, parang alam ng advertisers, because it's very clear to them that Abe Olandres is about gadgets, or Brian Boyd is all about fashion, and Dory Baltazar is about desserts and food. So, diba, it has to be clear in your mind so that you come across the advertiser clear as well. So, alam nila kung ikaw yung lalapitan for a certain topic or a certain niche. Kumbaga, magiging expert ka.